The Charlottetown Islanders have gotten over their short losing streak in a big way. Now winners of 5 in a row following 2 back-to-back victories this weekend against the Halifax Mooseheads and Cape Breton Eagles. The Islanders came from behind Friday night against the Mooseheads with a 4-3 overtime victory thanks to Lucas Cormier's game-winning goal in the extra frame, followed up by a dominant offensive performance Saturday night against the Eagles, winning 8-2 in front of an EastLink Center crowd.
Yeah, I think we had a good weekend. Obviously, 3 wins is what we were focused on throughout the week of practice. But, we had a good week of practice leading up. I know there's a couple of games there in the last little stretch that we didn't get the starts we wanted. But I think, we worked on all the details that we had to work on and got things sorted out.
It was a good weekend, or a good week for sure. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, we had good games there. Coming out 3-0. I think it was an important step in the right direction. I think we started off a little slow coming back from the break, but it's good to get our feet in under us and get things rolling. 3
main catalysts for that offensive production continue to be Cedric DeRusso, Thomas Casey, and Brett Budgell. The trio combined for 30 points over the 3 games this past week, well on their way to being named to QMJHL's Team of the Week, while DeRusso's 12 points in 3 games qualified him as the QMJHL Player of the Week.
When you play with guys that caliber, it's always fun to get on the ice every chance you can. And like you said, we had a good week. Our line in the 3 games, I thought we played pretty well. They make the game easier for me, certainly having those guys on my wing. So, certainly looking forward to this weekend with them as well.
They've been great for us all year. They didn't start the season playing together, but they found their way onto each other's line, and they've been nothing short of excellent since then. It definitely gives me and Gooby a lot of confidence knowing that they're out there, our forwards and everybody's been good all year. It's really hard to complain about any areas of our game. So one thing that I've found is we're never really out of games with the type of offense that we have throughout our lineup. So even if we get down by 2 goals or even 3 goals at some point, as a goalie, you just got to battle because I have all the confidence in the world. The guys like that are going to be able to put the puck in the net.
The action continues for your Isles this weekend as they don't take any breaks off with back-to-back games in Nova Scotia, taking on the Eagles at 4 p.m. at Centre 200, followed by a 3 p.m. matchup Sunday afternoon with the Halifax Mooseheads. The 3 teams will continue to battle back and forth for the next few weeks as the QMJHL announced a March schedule for the 3 maritime-based teams, all facing one another as New Brunswick continues to battle COVID-19.
I think everybody's just happy that we're able to play. There's a lot of teams in the league and in our division that aren't allowed to play. So, it doesn't really matter who we're playing for us. We got our game plan and we're going to try to stick to it the best we can. At one point or another, we're going to be able to play other teams, but for the time being, it's just going to be Cape and Halifax. So we're just going to focus on our game, and like I said, we're just happy to be playing.
It was certainly a little disappointing to find out we weren't going to be playing the New Brunswick teams for at least another 2 weeks. But I think, like Colton said, we just got to focus on day-to-day here and continue to just focus on the next day and the next game. No matter who our opponent is, we're going to prepare the same way, whether that's Cape Breton and Halifax, or if we get some new opponents with New Brunswick teams. We've been coping well with just playing the 2 teams so far, and we're looking to build off of that.
Don't forget that, as always, you can catch all of the games at any one of our 5 viewing partners across Charlottetown: the PEI Brewing Company, Dooley's on Kent Street, Outriders Cookhouse, the Factory Downtown, or Boston Pizza. Saturday night's game can be heard live on Ocean 100 Saturday Night Hockey, while Sunday's game can be heard on Fair Isle Fort Isles Radio on YouTube. And finally, as always, EastLink will be covering each game on Community TV channels 10 or 610. For your Charlottetown Islanders, this has been Eye on the Isles, sponsored by Ladner Source for Sports. I'm Aidan Northcott.